How do you have this much energy in the morning?
This looks like a lot of energy to you.
That's fair. Bro, you good?
I'm good. I just fought a grizzly bear.
Do you have a nosebleed? Do you need a tampon?
I'm good.
You can do that. You can put a tampon in your nose.
I know, but I'm not going to do it for the vlog.
It's the last day of the trip. We're going to Kolmården. For this, we actually had the option of taking transit, but we looked into the price of it and figured out that between the three of us, it is actually cheaper to rent a car for one day.
Dude, public transit in Sweden is like...
It's expensive.
Giga pricey.
Yeah, like we've been taking it in Norway and Finland and everything, and it was like really cheap.
You go
compared
one
to
stop
this.
here and I paid $3. I'm like, excuse you.
So we are renting a car, and I think it was like $50 total. And so that's because Kolmården is about a 2-hour drive away.
It was 44.
44, sorry. And to take transit there would have been like 3 hours. So we're saving like 2 hours round trip and saving money too.
And it said that we're getting a Mercedes or similar, so fingers crossed for the Mercedes-Benz, y'all.
Not bad.
No, not at all. We get to feel fancy.
Off we go.
We're almost here.
Looks like it's gonna be a rainy finale to Coastin Thru Europe. We've arrived at the Kolmården parking lot and it is drizzling. It is not ideal.
It's not going to stop until, like, the park closes, basically.
Well, I don't know. We all pulled up a radar and we pulled it up from 3 different sites and each radar said something completely different.
They
so
all agreed on one thing.
it's gonna rain. Yeah. So enjoy this hair while it lasts. In case you're interested, there's literally an aquarium across the entrance from Kolmården. So here's something cool. This is a map of Kolmården for Halloween, and we have some mazes, some haunted houses. They got, I think, 4 or 5 here. There's Wildfire Hall in the back.
It's a zoo. I didn't think I'd have stuff like this.
I know, but I'm not mad.
But they also have a freaking RMC.
And it's a family park. Like, what?
Dang, look at this entrance. Oh, that's so sick.
Dude, if they had this like not super tiny, I would actually buy this. You think I could squeeze?
It's a little small. Ooh, this guy's costume is awesome. He looks so spooky. Like we're at Disney. It's Aladdin. The camels don't care that it's raining. Look at these dudes.
Where the hell is the RMC?
Like somewhere like way over there where you can't see it.
I thought it was pretty tall.
Yeah, it is. It's somewhere over there. Look, it's an ostrich. Sarah, let's say hi to the ostrich. Lame.
I wanted to find a cafe here, and the one cafe is right next to these guys.
They're coming straight for you. Oh my gosh, they're like right here. They want to see you. They want to say hi. And all these food trucks. This is fun. I'll stand by the side. We also started talking to some employees. Yannick, what did you discover?
So apparently the record used to be like 24 rides in a row without getting off. I was like, wait a minute, in 2019, I did 34 in a row without getting off. So apparently I now have the record of the most rides in a row on Wildfire without getting off. So.
Wow. King Nerdum. Aw, look at it go. Doing elephant things. This park needs more signs. We just walked all the way down to a dead end. Alright, I think we're going the right way now. Hey, what the heck? I see those guys all the time at like Kings Island, Kings Dominion. Also, we found it. Oh, it's good to be back at this thing. Hey, there's my shirt iron. Alright, first ride there on Wildfire for the day. Good to be back on it, Yannick.
It was so good. It was really fun.
What'd you think?
Well, I couldn't really see because I had water going into my eyes the entire time because it's raining just a little bit. But when it's raining just a little bit and you're going like what felt like 90 miles an hour, I know we weren't, but it's like getting pelted. But from what I could tell, the layout was fantastic. The ride is great. That's definitely some of RMC's like best work right there.
Yeah, they...
But, like, I need it to not be freezing and wet.
Got it. We are being given the opportunity to visit the garage for Wildfire, which means walking the tracks. So this here's the brake run. Look at that. We have to cross over to the other side. Look at that view. Oh my gosh, that's amazing. Wow, you nerding out big time there?
Oh, hell yeah. See, we got a damper steer and suspension here for the guide wheels. It's really cool. So,
Yeah, I know. You know I've been to RMC a couple times, right?
Once or twice.
What you got there?
It's actually a new bracelet. It's really pretty. It's a little heavy, but I think I can get used to it.
So this right here is the track layout for Wildfire. And look at that. You can see all the individual footers and everything. So there's the station. There's jump up the cliff. There's what they call the crow's nest. Drop.
Hey, if your friends all told you to jump
Stall.
off a cliff, would you?
If it's that, then yes. This is a brand new wheel. What it looks
So
like.
nice to touch.
Really, yeah, that's pretty cool. And you can see that's what a used one looks like. There's a bin of used seat pieces. So this is for the bottom. Here's for your shins.
I'm in heaven. RMC hired me.
And crossing back over to the other side. Huge thanks to everyone at Kolmården for giving us this opportunity. This was awesome. And now, I think we should go re-ride. All right, fresh off that backstage tour, we're going again. Sitting in the middle, and I don't think it's raining anymore. So you were here a couple of years ago. Do you feel like the ride is running about the same as last time? Or you went in the summer, so I imagine it's a little different.
It's still pretty similar, I'd say. It got a little rougher on the edges, but it's still pretty smooth.
Even though like it's cold out, I feel like the ride is running about the same as during the summer.
I agree.
Oh, there's a skeleton on the catwalk right there. What? Whoa!
Hot take, this ending is still better than Outlaw Run's ending.
You know what? It's better paced than Outlaw Run's ending. I love the double barrel rolls, but this one, like, it kind of goes slowly through those.
Right. I think this is very well-rounded. It feels, I think the second half is actually better than I remembered.
Okay.
Yeah, I remember it being like really
It doesn't, because like the one part, it does like slow down there, but it's not bad.
It doesn't feel bad at all.
It's also not a super airtime focused ride, but that's okay. It's like Zadra, how it's just like a very well-rounded like experience in terms of all the different elements that it offers.
Right.
Well, the wait time has definitely gotten a lot longer since last time we were here. 20-30 minute wait. We were told from some employees that I think the longest they've ever seen this line is an hour. So, you know what? I mean, for a roller coaster at a zoo, 20-30 minute wait is pretty long.
It is. Last time it was a walk-on all day.
Yeah, it was walk-on earlier. So, I don't know. We'll see if it changes. It's still midday. Did you ride Wildfire?
Of course.
Yeah.
We're rock stars, so we do everything that is awesome and dangerous.
Are you guys resembling Kiss?
No, we're better than kids. We're the roughing unicorns.
Kiss didn't ride Wildfire.
Heard about us. We're gonna have our own awesome rock performance here on stage 1530.
Can I play drums for you?
No, you cannot.
You can do it
But
now.
nice try. We're gonna sing a rock song.
We are eating lunch right outside of Wildfire. We got some burgers. The sauce tastes like Big Mac sauce. It was pretty good. You know what's funny is we're seeing this shot now, but we're also gonna see it at the end of this video in the outro. True or false, Sarah? Wildfire is one of, if not the most daunting RMCs to look at. Intimidating.
I still think Zadra might win though.
I think it's between this and Zadra. Like, just staring at this thing, you're like, oh my gosh. Like,
I saw a lot of little kids on there, and I'm like, yo, Swedish kids got balls.
it got so foggy out. This is crazy.
You know, it's a good thing that we did our on-ride reaction video earlier because
Yeah.
that would have looked rough.
Yeah, it is,
It's really cool. to
It's
look
very
at, though.
cool.
It's
I guess
not
the
up
fire
close
has
and
been
filming.
put out. Get it? Cause
Go. No,
'Cause
that
it's
was
foggy.
terrible.
All right, we're taking a brief break from Wildfire so that we can go do the skyride here. This is probably the second main attraction that is here at Kolmården.
What, not the dolphin ride?
No, it is, it's like a 25 minute skyride experience. Yeah. Enjoying the uphill experience.
They're running up the road. They're running up the hill.
Here's the entrance. This fog is insane.
Are you gonna be able to see the animals?
I don't know.
You're like,
There's Wildfire. There it goes, off into the fog. Ooh. Oh my gosh, you can like barely see the attraction. We're on the hunt for animals. So far, just fog.
There's a deer or something right there.
Wow. A deer. This part of the skyride is really cool because it gets so low to the ground. So we get really close to absolutely nothing because there's nothing here. Well, normally there is.
Well, there's a reason we're the only people on here right now.
There's supposed to be giraffes here. Like, I don't know where they are.
Hey guys,
Oh, it's a zebra.
it's a baby zebra. Do they have the rights to that?
No, not at all. No, they definitely don't.
Makes a difference.
So we're given the opportunity to see where they store all of the gondolas at the end of the day when they close up the attraction for the night. Yeah. Wow. So the whole queue for the ride is on the ceiling of the storage area. Wow, this is crazy. This is huge. So what do you think of the sky ride?
It is very long, which is great. I love long rides at amusement parks.
Yeah.
Because usually it's like you wait in line for X amount of time, and then it's like little itty bitty ride. But
Yeah.
this one is like,
You wait for 0
and
minutes
you get like a 25-minute
yeah.
ride. You know what? I almost thought it was more fun because there weren't that many animals that it was like we were on the hunt looking for them. So I would see one, and it was like, oh,
It was elusive.
there's a deer! Oh my god, a deer! And it's like we see deer all the time, but it was like, ah, there
There's some
it is.
lions or some moose, you know.
Dude, I saw a moose.
Bears.
I can't believe I finally saw a moose in person. I've been to Maine. I've been like all over like the western part of the U.S. I've never seen a stinking moose.
I have.
But that just
We're now the only ones on this pathway back down to Wildfire. I love these lights they have strung up. That's so fun.
I'm like afraid walking down this. It's so steep.
All right, night has officially fallen. I love all the different lights around this area. I think this is gonna be pitch black. You ready for this? Are you ready for
The
this?
thing is, I don't know if it's gonna get pitch black because of all the fog and the cloud coverage. It's almost like the light, like
Bounces
like,
off?
Yeah,
and makes it
it lights up the fog. It almost like makes it brighter.
Interesting. Well, we still have time for it to get
Yeah,
darker.
it's fine. Like, it'll still be cool no matter what.
Here we go. Wildfire night rides. Something that I feel like most people never get.
No, this is definitely a rare.
This is very rare.
This is very cool. And look at this. So we have a light up lift hill, and then I know that it's dark, so it's hard to tell, but it is still so foggy. So what's happening is the light is like basically getting trapped and like reflected off of the sky.
So it's not pitch black like you would think.
No, but
But I guarantee that this GoPro is not picking up much.
no, the sensor is not big enough to handle this. But
But
it's
we're here,
crazy
we're on
because
the ride.
not only is it dark, but then like we're at the top and we can't see any of the ride. Like it's insane.
I'm getting so happy.
Look at this. Like we're plunging down. It's like, where's the ride? Whoa!
Close your hands.
What?
So much sweater.
What is happening?
My teeth are falling off.
Dude, we hit the first drop, and I had my mouth open, and a bug flew straight into it.
How did it taste?
Not good.
Wait, let me ask you the question that you asked me one time. What kind of bug was it?
I don't know, probably.
Yes, you actually asked me that one time.
That was pretty freaking cool, though. That is awesome. So Sarah, this was your first time on Wildfire. Yannick and I had both been here before. What are your final thoughts on this thing?
It's fantastic. I'd say up until like
Does the cliff dive? Yeah, like where it goes into the
no,
side
not
side?
the very end. Like it's before the second inversion. You kind of go like woo for a second.
Oh, when you travel back up the cliff. So like
Yeah.
earlier in after like the third element.
Yeah, that I feel like it's like literally Iron Gwazi level intense until you hit that one spot, and then it kind of like slows it down to a more manageable level. But
Okay, that's
that
respectable.
is one of the coolest, like most inspired layouts that I've seen from.
I think
the
it's,
company.
you know what it reminds me of is honestly Taiga. Think about how Taiga's built
Yeah.
on the side of a hill, and like it's just constantly like going up the hillside then back down.
Especially the launches. I mean, they're pretty darn similar to Taiga.
You know what I mean.
No, I loved it though. That's I would probably say a top tier RMC.
Okay.
I think I honestly might have liked it better than Zadra. Is that weird?
No, I don't think it's weird at all, because honestly, okay, first of all, you haven't ridden it, so shut up.
Yeah, you literally can't
Tell
say
me
anything.
anything.
It does.
No, it don't.
I think that
You're right, no.
that is a very reasonable thing to say.
Yeah.
This ride is fantastic. Zadra has the better pace overall, and like hitting the brake run with like that full speed, but like I think Wildfire has the better presentation, like just like
Well,
location wise, and
I don't know. Presentations are just like the most daunting thing.
it is very.
I've ever
I
seen.
think Zadra and Wildfire are the two most daunting RMCs.
I think
like-
Zadra is one of the most daunting looking coasters, period. Like, not just RMC. Like, you walk up to that. I don't know why we're talking about this. We're not in Poland anymore.
Yannick, what are your overall thoughts on this?
I highly disagree.
You haven't ridden Zadra.
If you
No,
say
no,
that-
wait. The other statement that this is a top tier RMC, I think it's mid-tier at best, which is not a diss at all because any RMC is good. I do prefer, when it comes to topper check woodies, I do prefer Outlaw and Lightning Rod by far.
Okay.
I like this better than Lightning Rod.
Because, I don't know, my biggest problem with the ride is it's not even the second half, it's more that even the first half, while the elements are all good individually, they are, I don't know, they're not that strong. Like the airtime is, it's not too strong, like it doesn't hurt my thighs too much, so, yeah.
Lightning Rod has the better airtime, and I
Yeah.
would say Outlaw Run I think does too.
Two, absolutely.
This is not an airtime focused experience.
Which
Yeah.
I think is a bit of a problem because that's RMC's biggest strength.
All right, so we have varying ideas of where this ranks in the grand scheme of things with RMCs. You know what this ride experience reminded me is how much I love those topper track RMCs. Like, the iBox is great and everything, but that topper track, like that feeling of being, like it feels wooden. Like, you know, like obviously I know they use like a top layer of steel and everything, but
I don't think it feels that much like a regular wooden coaster. I disagree.
I think that it feels more like raw and out of control compared to like an iBox. Like
Yeah.
it has this feeling that you don't get on the
couldn't agree
iBox
more.
ones.
Yeah, 100%.
So I just really value those experiences.
but if you were to put that next to like a GCI, like they do not feel anything.
I agree.
as far as the
Yes,
track.
yes, I agree with that there.
I'd say it's more like a intimate prefab kind of, that's maybe not as rough.
All right, so Wildfire aside, what did you think of Kolmården?
I feel like we didn't leave that area pretty much the whole day, so I don't really know. I'm gonna be honest. We pretty much just bypassed everything, went straight to Wildfire, and.
You got to see the sky ride. and,
Okay,
you know.
I loved the sky ride. I'm sure like the full zoo portion of this is fantastic, but it was like the weather was just not it for animals being out and about. So
Yeah, this was definitely
was
not
fun.
the best Kolmården experience. Great Wildfire experience, but
that was great.
yeah.
And that was the main.
I think the main takeaway with this park is just how big it is in terms of size.
It's gigantic. I
They
think it's almost too big.
they own so much land. It is crazy. The animal exhibits are huge, which is like awesome. You know, that's great, but it is a lot of walking.
I shall pose a question. Do you think they will ever build another big coaster?
I say yes.
I'd say no.
I think no. Oh, whoa. That's so
That got me
uncanny.
so bad.
That scared the crap out of me.
So why do you say no?
Well, they were talking about all of the things they have to consider, like when they did Wildfire, which was like the neighbors, the animals. You can't like scare them. I think that like think about like Animal Kingdom at Disney. Like that's why they just have Everest, and it's like that ride's pretty quiet.
So if they're ever gonna get a new roller coaster, it is gonna be a Vekoma, like along the lines of the Dollywood's new coaster. It's gonna be something like this, or like a mock family coaster, because
Not something as extreme as Wildfire.
does not get lines unless their ops are like really bad. In the first half of the day, it did get like up to a 20 to 30 minute wait.
Well, they were also doing 3.5-minute dispatches.
Exactly.
Yes.
And one
Yeah.
train,
It wasn't
yeah.
many people. Like what I'm saying is, it doesn't pay off. And
Yeah.
when I asked one of the workers, hey, do you think this ride ever like profited the park? Like the money they put in it like paid off? I didn't really get a yes or a no, but it seemed like it was definitely not a like yes.
It wasn't a confident
right.
yes.
So unless like I don't know, I think the CEO whoever
But,
owns this park.
but keep in mind, so like the thing that we were saying is that the reason why they built this ride is because the people that run this park also run Grunelund, Scars, Summerland, some others in like this kind of region, and so they obviously don't have room for a ride like this at Grunelund, and so they're like, well, we'll just build one at Kolmården instead. So I think that a similar thing could happen in the future, especially if they want to beef up that area, like by Wildfire. Think about like they still have some land back there that they could build something in there without like disturbing some of the animals from the
big
sky
thing
ride.
Is like I mean, this place is a zoo at heart, and they seem very committed to like treating their animals right. So like
Yes.
to like turn this place into a full-blown amusement park with like big roller coasters would not be ethical.
Yeah.
So I don't think it'll happen.
I could see them doing one more of like a medium size, kind of like what you're talking about, like a Dollywood, kind of like.
I don't think anything's
family
gonna be
thing.
bigger or as.
I don't
big
think
as
it'll do. I don't
Wildfire.
think they'll do anything as big as Wildfire.
Another
I agree with
thing
that.
is, I think you should probably remember that it was back when Wildfire opened. It closed down. I don't know if it ever opened actually, but it was down for like a year because of like legal stuff, because it was too loud for the wildlife. So that's
Oh,
what
wow.
I'm honestly what I'm thinking is.
So why you say Vekoma could work, because those are pretty quiet rides.
Launches, they're really quiet. So most of them.
Oh,
are.
you're thinking launch codes.
Yeah, it's 100% going to be a launch coaster and a family coaster. Mark my words.
Oh my gosh, we're still walking. Like we stopped recording that clip like 5 minutes ago. And we're still in the park.
Hello, coaster fans. This is Yannick.
What are we doing?
Here you can see a wild Sarah in her natural habitat. And here you can see a wild Taylor Bybee that I just captured. They're
Captured it.
quite tame.
Crikey.
I literally just wanted to like record, so why not?
What he's trying to say is, we found a place to eat dinner. So we're
Is
waiting
that what
for
you were
our
trying
food.
to say?
Yes.
That's what I was
Wow.
trying to say.
You did a job.
Look at this. Those on top of fries, I think. Got some wings. What is that?
I have no idea.
Cheese-filled mushroom.
And you got a giant falafel thing.
Falafel's the best.
So good.
Alright, I just discovered that we can change the colors of the lights in the car. Alright, ready? Hey! Well, I feel rich.
Yo, why is gas so expensive here? 27 kronas, and I have no idea how much that is.
Well, it's always been more expensive here than in the U.S. So I think we're done actually. So this is about
was that for
like 40 bucks.
40 bucks?
Yeah,
We
true.
used like a quarter of a tank.
Well,
Wow.
yeah,
All right,
that's
well,
like-
it was
welcome
worth
to
it.
Europe.
15 rides on Wildfire is worth it. All right, bye car. It's fun driving you for like 12 hours, 13 hours, whatever.
Hey, you know what? All in all, that was a better deal than taking the train.
I think so, even with the like $40 in gas. Well, after a very long day, we are retiring to bed after 15, or for you 20 rides on Wildfire.
19.
Just couldn't get that one
Wow.
extra.
You didn't have so many bathroom breaks.
honestly true.
You did pee a lot. Yeah, so anyways, that was an awesome time. Highly recommend. Yannick, thanks for joining us
Sure, man.
for this little
It was a pleasure.
stretch.
It was great.
Hope you had a good time with the 2 parks we did here. And that concludes the vlog portion for the 4 parks that we did: Tusenfried, Linnanmäki, Grönland, and Kolmården. This was a fun, fairly last minute trip that we did.
I would say it was fairly last minute.
I'm really glad that we did it.
Yeah.
I think that like we got a lot of like
Thank you,
great perks from it.
Norse Airlines.
I know, yeah. That's pretty much the whole reason why this happened. It's just because we found a really good deal online. Just direct to Oslo. We're like, let's make a Scandinavia
Thank you, Mark
trip.
Martinez, for telling us.
Literally.
Fucking Mark.
I know.
Oh,
What a guy. So, no, this worked out pretty well. We're gonna continue on. We're actually going up to the Arctic Circle after this. It's the very top of Norway, so we're gonna go try and see the Northern Lights, and that is gonna be our way of ending things out. We will not be vlogging it because there's no theme parks, you know. So we're gonna go ahead and conclude things here. But I would say this was a fun way to end out this series, even though we thought
End out the series.
I know. Like you
Sure.
thought it was over after LaRon. Now it's probably we're like, oh, we're done after Kolmården until who knows what.
Someone else will come up and
We're
we're
like,
like, dang it.
Coastin Thru Europe is back. Now we're going to. I don't even know where.
Turkey.
Turkey.
Honestly, though,
So hey, that'd be pretty cool.
it would be.
One day.
We're
One
the
day.
UK.
I mean, hey, you know what? Although I want to wait for Project Exodus. Oh, the Jumanji coaster looks fun.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed this series, and if you haven't already, be sure to go check out the ones that we did previously from Garnerland and Tusenfried, Linnemaki and stuff, and then go back and rewatch the series all over again, starting with Tivoli Gardens.
Whoa.
Hey, how do you
so
like
back-
that? You were in the start and the end.
That's
Aw, we can't get rid of you.
Full circle. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.